let's start tutorial number 2 on Lazy Foods Productions SDL2. So this particular lesson, which I am going to start typing, so this is tutorial 2, getting an image on the screen, which I will of course switch over to the appropriate screen on. Well, you can be found in this particular link, which I will paste here. Based on. Right. And what we're trying to do here is we're just trying to display an image. And this is a start of how we work with sprites and so on. So again, I'm just going to take the code and I'm going to translate it to what it looks like in Nim. So I've already done this again because I've lost my stream recording, but that's okay because it's always good practice just to check that you know what you're doing. Getting image on screen. So let's do this. As they say, to teach is to learn a second time, so it's always important to try to teach just to verify that you know what you're doing. So just like again, I'm going to use the skeleton template to start things off, and then we're just going to work through things. But before we do that, let's have a look at what the actual output is. So let's have a look. Second tutorial, make 4. And oops, I've got it run. Right, this is the output that we want. Oh, I was too slow. That's what we want. Hello world. Okay, so let's have a look at how we can do this. Just again, same thing. We want to set a screen width. Let's type cint and it's equal to 640. 640, not 649. And we want to create a screen height, which again is also a cint and is of 480. Okay, 1 second. Alright, and they've created a bunch of procedures in order to do this. So we'll just copy the same thing. And then we'll go through it one by one. So they've done everything as a boolean because they've done error handling, but I'm just going to be lazy and just treat them all as voids. I didn't do this in my original code, by the way. It's just I just thought that I'll just do it like this just to save time. I mean, I'm not here trying to preach best programming practices. This is just for my own sake. And I guess for the viewers, I mean, most people who are probably looking at Nim aren't using Nim as their first programming language of choice anyway. And if people are going to persecute me because of my bad programming habits, then creating short live streaming videos is probably not the best way. I mean, yeah, if there's always going to be a lot of error handling, and I think all of that stuff is better done when you're not in a constraint of trying to do some live coding. Anyway, let's go through some of the other things that they've initialized. They've created the window. Now they've called it G window, which is a window pointer, right? So let's just use the same language that they've done. They've also used G surface. Of course, they don't use the render pointer. They use the surface pointer, and they also have a hello world, which is the surface pointer. So one of the things that I remember is that one of the particular procedures or functions that they use is named a bit differently and has different kind of interface, but we'll get to that in a second. So let's go through what the init looks like. So it's very much the same. Again, we create a window, so G window, using the create window. There we go, and the title is SDL tutorial. I'm just going to call it tutorial 2, just for the sake of consistency, and I'm just going to copy and paste all of the things here. So undefined, screen width, and show window. Okay, so those all should be fine. Next line, if null, else, let's just go get the surface. Surface. I mean, for argument's sake, let's make it bool and just go result equals true. So done here. Screen surface is equal to, can always run discard afterwards anyway. So get window surface, which is not what it is. What is it? Create render? No. I'm going to look at my first one that I just did. Get surface. Is this get surface? So not get window surface, it's just get surface. Alright, so that should work. Get surface of the G window. Alright, that's that bit. And then we return success or return result, so that's fine as well. Let's look at load media. Fine, we'll just make it a bool as well. Start off with result equals true. And then we're going to load BMP, which is, this is a different one. I think it's a different kind of function, which I am going to cheat and have a look at my implementation. Oh no, still load BMP. All right, load bitmap. So load bitmap, now it's in a folder called ref hello world.bmp. Okay, and this is what G hello world is equal to. Alright, if it's null, then we print something, otherwise we quit. Alright, so that's all that does. Close this, destroy G hello world, destroy G window, and then we quit. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward. It's a abort void, and then lastly we have main. Int 8. Okay, what do we do in main? So in main we start off by creating a window, which is what we do here, G window. Blitz surface. Now this is the one that is a bit different, I think. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. Blitz surface. Hang on, we want to run. Hang on, no, I don't want to run create window. I just want to run init. So I'm going to do a discard load media. Blitz surface of G hello world, and then nil of G screen surface, and null. Let's have a look at what this. So this is a surface pointer, this is a rect, which we will have as null, this is a surface pointer, and then a rect. So had 1, 2, 3, I think this is correct. Then we need to update the surface window, so I'm going to delete all this. Update window, or update surface, update surface of the G window, and then we're going to add a delay of, I'm going to make it 5 seconds. I think that's all. That's it. This is all we need to do in order to run this tutorial. So let's just add some of the comments. Okay, screen dimension constants. Just so that, why did this get reset again? Just so that later on when I read this, I know what's going on. Okay, so start up SDL and create window, load media. This is freeze media and shutdown. And this is the window we'll be rendering to. Surface contained by the window, and then this is the image we will load, which is called hello world. Okay, then let's have a look at these things. This is a lot more compact than the other one, than the C++ code. So I don't think there's a need to go through all of this. So I'm gonna also run this card so it just doesn't throw an error. And I think the rest is fairly straightforward, but let's still make sure that we know what we're doing. So again, we so load media. Well, we're gonna load the splash image, which is here. So this load the splash image, and then this is get the window surface. This is to create a window, create the window, get the window surface, load the splash screen. Alright, and then we need to, here, let's go. Do I have like a, I think there should be an extension to automatically format. I'll look it up later. This is to apply the image, update the surface, and we're gonna wait 5 seconds. And yeah, I think this is it. So let's see what happens when we run it. So nim-c run of getting image on screen. Alright, main is of type int and has to be discarded or find discard. There are definitely cleaner ways of how we should be programming this, but let's keep it easy for now. Alright, there we go, hello world. And there we have it, that's a nim version done.